Let's go, motherfucker.
Yo, what is good, guys? I thought I'd just quickly introduce this prop firm that I've been talking a lot about in my prior videos, Bespoke Funding Program. These guys are pretty new into the game, but as you guys are aware, prop firms are changing the game with the competition, with the crazy amount of prop firms popping up. It's just becoming easier and easier for us traders to become funded. They're just trying to keep on top of the game. On that same note as well, my Forex Fund has recently become the top prop firm and overtaken FTMO, which I think is wild. FTMO were the giants and they were in the game for a lot longer than my Forex Fund. So it's just things like that. These competitions that happen between these different prop firms is just making things become a lot easier and easier. So things like this, it's good for us. One, it means it's becoming easier to pass. Two, the amount of funding that we can have allocated to us is becoming ridiculous. So for those of us looking for the financial freedom, the dreams to live the crazy lifestyle, it's becoming easier and easier to achieve. But yeah, Bespoke Funding Program. They came into the game, like I mentioned, around October last year, pretty late 2022. But from what I've seen, from the YouTube videos, from being in the Discord, for just general having a quick nose about on the Trustpilot and seeing the reviews, etc., they do seem to be a pretty decent, reputable prop firm. And as you can see, the little banner down here running across the screen, there's also a 7.5% discount, 85% profit split, first payout after 14 days, mad, which is pretty sick. And I think, if I remember as well, I believe this code Bespoke also gives you a 125% refund as well once you get to your payout day. But essentially, they have 3 challenges over here. They have the first stage, rapid challenge, and classic challenge. The one for me that I'll be doing will be the rapid challenge. Reason being is because of the leverage, and leverage is quite important to us as SMC traders. We need that extra leverage for when we're entering in those tight stop losses. And of course, this should have a quick comparison in the price, and I believe Rapid also seems to be the cheapest one. So this one gives you 1 to 100 leverage, beautiful, no minimum trading days, which is perfect. And of course, the main reason why I'm looking to take it is the no time limit, which is absolutely amazing. For me, I can only trade Monday to Wednesday, and the odd occasion I can have a few hours on the charts on a Thursday, and of course Friday I can't trade at all. So realistically, I only have 3 and a bit days on the charts. So something like this is perfect. It removes that FOMO. It removes that pressure of trying to rush and force a trade. It just allows traders like us to really let our trading ability and our strategy play out itself. Like I mentioned in prior videos as well, something that I'm going to continue raving on about and preaching. You just need to have a 20% win rate. In fact, I was going to say 20 to 30% win rate, provided that you're making sure that your psychology is locked in and you're aiming for 1 to 5, you're guaranteed to be profitable. So something like this for traders like us, or traders that don't have a very high hit rate with their strategy, but aim for those nice, reasonable risk to reward trades, this will be something that's going to be perfect for them to pass. Like I mentioned, at the moment, or when I last back tested, my win rate was between 50 to 60. And of course, I will constantly look to improve my strategy, constantly look to improve my entry methods, or improve the way that I can increase my risk rewards every day. So the fact that I'm already at 50 to 60% win rate is beautiful. Means I can definitely pass this. It's just now a matter of showing up on the charts, letting my tradability do the talking. Cool. Anyways, first step challenge. This is just a 1-step phase. Like I mentioned, the leverage on this isn't too great. It's 1 to 10. I just also noticed here that the profit split isn't the best on it either. But you guys can make the executive decision for yourselves in terms of what seems or makes the most sense for yourselves. But for me personally, I will be doing the rapid challenge. And of course, down here, what I wanted to also highlight and mention as well is the auto close. So this again is something pretty game changing, which I think is very useful. It's an auto close feature. Essentially, when your challenge account is about to hit the profit limit, or the target limit, your trades will automatically close, which is brilliant. For example, someone like me, let's say for example, I entered an overnight trade on the Wednesday, then I had to leave on the Thursday, and I wasn't actually watching the charts. If my trade managed to shoot up into even more profit and eventually hit the target, perfect. I don't even have to consciously think about that. I know the trade is done. The challenge account is passed. Boom, bow, next stage, perfect. And scaling plan is actually pretty decent as well. I think this ranks up to FTMO and MFF. So again, pretty decent scaling program as well with these guys too. I just wanted to quickly mention that I've been given my own official link to Bespoke Funding Program. Please feel free to use that. I'll drop that link into the description so you can use that to find yourself onto the website. When you're registering for the challenge as well, don't forget to use Bespoke as your discount code. Again, I'm not too sure how long that discount's going to be available for, but of course, if there's anything new, if there's any new discounts available, I'll be sure to plug it into the description for you guys to use. One thing that I forgot to mention as well is the maximum funding allocation. I think it's actually the biggest out there, but you can get up to 2 million in funding. So I think that's crazy. So what's that? That's gonna be 400k accounts, and you'd be managing 2 mil. I think at that point you're set for life. If you hit this, that's crazy numbers. And then of course, bear in mind you still have prop firms like My First Funds, E8, FTMO, etc, 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 etc. So like I mentioned, the funding game is getting easier for us as traders. For people like me who still have a full-time job, things like this with the no time limit is perfect. So I guess when the time comes and when I do my challenge, the goal will be, for me at least anyways, to reach as much as I can in funding allocations for Bespoke, and then use that to allow me to leave work, and then the rest will be history. But in the near future, I'll be using these guys and I'll keep you updated as I go along with the challenges with Bespoke Funding Program. Other than that, if you do have any questions for me at all, please feel free to reach out. In terms of their Discord link as well, it's right at the bottom of the page, and this will just allow you to have a look at their community. There are other traders in there, there's other people, and there's people that post their profit splits, etc, and then withdrawals in the community. So again, that'll be a good for you guys to have a visual look, and I guess just support your claim in terms of whether you want to be taking your challenge with these guys. But cool, I'll see you guys in a bit.